Hey everyone, and welcome to a new video. And today we are going to be showing my Black Friday pickups. But before we show that, I just want to talk about, like, when it comes to these type of sales, you guys got to be careful what kind of deals are out there. You know, not everything is a deal. And I'll give you an example of what got exposed. But before we get into the video, take a look at this.
I was wondering the same thing, like why wouldn't they take off the original tag before putting the supposed Black Friday deal? Back when I worked retail, they made us take it off and made the illusion a little bit better. I actually saw some TikTok videos of people showing the original price tag. So I went to Target, we needed some snacks, and I was like, I wonder if the tags really are behind, and they really were there. The original tags were really behind the Black Friday stuff. Like, they're not even trying anymore. Okay, so in conclusion, Black Friday is being rebranded. The new name is called Black Fraud Day. I didn't choose the name, the comments did. And employees, retail employees, leave the original price behind the sale price on purpose. Something about not caring and not being paid enough.
We have been scammed by big retail stores on Black Friday. Watch this.
This is $179 on sale, but the original price is also $179.
And it says it was $199.
Exposed.
But wait, there's more.
Well, it's Black Friday now, but Amazon is lying to you. This 56-inch TV is supposedly 36% off. And while it technically used to be $449, it wasn't always $449. Using Keeper, we can see that the original price was $299. Then they hiked the price up to $449. And now for Black Friday, it's basically back to the original price it was, but $1 less. So you're saving $1 on this TV.
Comment down below if you noticed some of this foolishness while you was out shopping.
Black Friday is ripping you off, Target edition. In this first video, she's shopping at Target and she's scanning some of the Black Friday deals, and they're actually cheaper online than the Black Friday sale price. Most of the items she scans, they're all cheaper online. And just as a little pointer, most of these stores will actually honor that online price in store. But for people who do not have the app, they're paying more for an item that is on sale.
Things that I found that were lower price online than in store. So don't be overpaying this holiday season because life is too expensive and every dollar adds up.
This is a similar video from another creator. They're also at Target looking at TVs, I believe. $3.99 Black Friday, $3.99 originally.
Yeah, pretty crazy, right? They've been doing this type of stuff for years, but they're getting a little sloppy about it. Usually what will happen is they'll raise the price really high and then put like a 70% off thing on it, and people think they're getting a deal when they're not. Now, I'm not going to lie. I mean, they did have good Black Friday items in previous years, and even this year too, of course, which you'll see later in the video. But the thing is, they have limited items, so that's why you see people going crazy like you are in this video and everything like that, you know. So nothing crazy like that this year, thankfully, or even the last couple years from what I've seen. But not necessarily you're getting a deal on everything you buy, and that's why I was really careful about what I picked out for Black Friday. I didn't really go out shopping. I pretty much did most of my shopping online, and only thing I did is went and picked up the item at the store. But anyways, guys, you know, hopefully you weren't a Black Friday fool. You got some good deals. You didn't get ripped off. Because as you saw before, these companies are going to screw you if you don't pay attention to what you're buying and what you're paying for it. So don't get screwed by these companies. Anyways, guys, enough talk about these companies. Let's get to the pickups. So here is the Star Renegades Collector's Edition. Now, I saw this on Amazon, and they originally were asking for $60 for it. But I saw it going for $40, and I picked it up immediately because I love the Strictly Limited, their Collector's Editions. They load them up. They're very well put together, and just overall very impressive. So $40 was nothing for this. Now, if you haven't played Star Renegades, it's a roguelike RPG, and it's very cool. It has a really good soundtrack. The soundtrack is on point for this game, so this collector's edition is just worth it for the soundtrack alone. But anyways, if you play the game, it's very roguelike, and you know, some characters will die, but the mission still stays the same. So you know, I wouldn't get attached to too many of the characters, but still, like, overall, like how they put this game together, it's just a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people will like it. Here's a look at everything outside the box, and didn't put everything together, but just wanted to give you guys a brief look. And now we'll take a look at some gameplay. Here's Daymare 1994 Sandcastle. So I've been waiting for this game to get released for a long time. They kept delaying it, which annoyed the hell out of me. But finally, it's here. But by the time it got here, I was kind of uninterested in picking it up. But what happened was the collector's edition was up on eBay, and it went on sale for 30 bucks. And I was like, I may buy it, but I don't know. I wasn't sure. I was still kind of mad. And I told my buddy Joe Rad about it. He was going to buy it. And I said, no, man, don't buy it yet, man. Let's wait till Black Friday and see what happens. And sure enough, he hit me up and said, hey, Reggie, they just dropped the price. And it was $17.99 on Amazon. So I picked up my copy. Now, what's funny about this game is that when I put it into PlayStation 4, it had a patch. And I was like, oh, man, I don't feel like waiting for this patch. It was like a 10 or 15 minutes or whatever like that. So I was like, I just want to play the game. And I'm playing it. And I was like, okay, this is interesting, but there's some weird stuff in the game. Like the intro scene, you go down this long hallway, you meet up with your partners, and you go on your mission pretty much. But the graphics in the game were kind of messed up. There was a glitch where you're like, you ever seen that movie Cocoon? How everybody, the people in the Cocoon looked like, I haven't seen the movie in years, but you guys know what I'm talking about, how they were all bright and everything like that. That's how your characters would look during the cinematics. It was so weird. I was like, what the, how did they put this on the disc like this? And like, it was pretty much unplayable, I would say. So then I patched the game, and the whole intro sequence is different. So these guys put this stuff on, put these broken games on disc, man, and it's just insane how they do that. I'm guessing they did it for, like, I don't know, cost and just time efficiency. I'm not really sure. But man, like, if you see how broken this game is on the disc, you guys will be shocked. I mean, I dare somebody to play it like this, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go through it with the patch, of course, and try to enjoy the game. But I just want to put that out there. But if you like survival horror games, you might like this one. I would say put the game on easy, because the developers are pretty much new to making games, I would say, at least from what I've seen. And the balancing is a bit, they're not good at balancing the games like someone like Konami or Capcom does with survival horror games. So just be aware of that. So play the game on easy first and see how you do on it. And then if it's too easy, then of course put it on normal. But yeah, I'm interested in you guys. Let me know what you think about this game. I like Daymare, the 1998. I thought it was cool. I think this one's a lot better, but still, it's got its problems. Here's Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Premium Edition. Now, I wanted this when it first came out, but it was way too expensive. I think it was almost going for like $80 to $100 if I remember correctly. And it's not that impressive for that price, but for 30 bucks, definitely worth it. And I picked this up. So if you guys haven't played this game, it is a fighting game. Very reminiscent to like the graphics of the new Guilty Gear style games. The fighting mechanics, the controls are a bit different. You kind of do like down for, it's hard to explain. You have to play it yourself to kind of understand it. But it's a really good looking fighting game. I think a lot of people should give it a chance. I think one of my problems with this game is that of course they're doing a lot of season pass, and they're not releasing enough characters to make the game like pretty meaty, I would say. They kind of save a lot of the good characters for like DLC passes and stuff, and that kind of kills some games. So not saying it killed this one, but it would have been a lot better if a lot of characters were already ready from the get-go, and then they could do their season pass. But anyways, I think this is a solid fighting game. If you can find this edition for 30 bucks, I would say definitely pick it up. They always run. So this game was actually 15 bucks on Amazon, and I saw that Red Art Games had published it, so I said, you know what, let me give it a chance. Now the first thing I noticed about this game is that it reminds me of RoboCop because of the way your character looks. It's like a futuristic RoboCop in a way. The game starts off with you hunting down so you're trying to hunt down some fugitive. You're a bounty hunter, and the game kind of gives you like how the game controls pretty much in the beginning, but it's kind of difficult. At least it was for me, getting used to like how to like reflect enemy attacks and like reverse and all that stuff. So you have to really get a good handle on the controls early in this game if you want to do well. It doesn't hold your hand. But I'm up for the challenge, though. The game feels like it's going to be pretty interesting. I like the soundtrack for it. So if you guys have played this game, let me know what you think about it. Sonic Origins Plus. So I got this for 20 bucks. I thought that was a good deal for it. Now I know the whole deal with this game, guys. The Plus version was pretty much tacked on towards the end as digital content. Well, we want them to actually put this stuff on the disc. Like, it should have been embedded on the disc. When they get to a physical and you're gonna add more stuff, make sure everything is on the disc. But Sega didn't do this, unfortunately. And even for future releases in PAL territories, they're still doing the DLC for it, so it's kind of annoying. I still haven't downloaded mine. I don't know if I ever will, but I got this mainly for Sonic CD. Now, I know Sonic CD is not the best Sonic game out there, but it's my top favorite. I have a lot of fond memories with this game. I was really good at it. I got all the time stones, and I had a great time with it. You know, this one focuses more on exploration, I would say. You know, you're not going super fast. Well, you are at certain points, but you know, it's just more like just exploring in this game. That's how I feel about it. And one of the game's flaws, though, is that sometimes it's hard to travel back and forth in between time, which they could have made easier in this game. Like, this game deserves a redesign. Like, they should fix some issues. But anyways, I love the American soundtrack for this game. I know a lot of people feel indifferent about it. You know, they feel like the Japanese one is better. I like both. But the American one has a couple more tunes that I like better. I wish you could kind of like mix and match levels, like the levels of soundtracks. So like you have a custom soundtrack while you play this game. But anyways, guys, a bunch of other games on here too, especially if you download the code, which I'm pretty sure all of you will do if you want to play the Game Gear games. I think they fixed the issue with those by now, hopefully. But I'm not too worried about it. Anyways, guys, Sonic Origins, definitely worth $20. Here's Metaverse Keeper. So I found out about this game because I was actually going through Twitter and a cheap ass gamer had a listing for it going for $20. So I started looking at gameplay of it and I said, hey, this is something I could definitely play. And what really impressed me about it is that it has 4-player co-op online. So yes, that is a must buy for me. The game looked really cool and also, of course, looks very fun. So it's definitely something up my alley. I'm hoping the online community is pretty like active, but I'll let you guys know in a future video. But definitely something, you know, I feel is worth $20. And I picked up Kirby Dreamland, well, Return to Dreamland Deluxe for, I think it was $30. And I felt like for a Switch game and under Nintendo, I thought that was a pretty good deal. I actually have the original game on the Wii, and I like that one a lot. Very fun game. If you haven't played it, well, obviously, you should just play this version on more modern console. But I like the add-ons they put into this game. I'm looking forward to playing it again. So definitely, if you find this for a deal, I would say it's worth the price if you like Kirby games. Here's the Night Witch. So this game started off really well. You know, you start off like going through this area, lots of action going on, and then you find out that that's an area later in the game. And when you start the game, you start off pretty weak, so that was kind of annoying. I hate when games start you off real strong and then take away all your weapons. But anyways, this is a adventure shoot 'em up game, and I like the way the graphic style looks for it. Only thing I don't like, I think that there's too much dialogue. I don't like too much dialogue in these type games, but you know, still, you know, it's there for a reason. So got a little bit of story to it. I don't know if it'll keep everybody's attention, but once the action starts, the game actually is pretty fun. So this one was actually $20. It went on sale. So I actually talked to my buddy Joe Rad about it. I think he picked it up. He was trying to get me to get it before, and I said no. But now that it's $20, I said why not? So if you like the footage you're seeing here, you might want to try this one out. I picked up Nadia, The Secret of the Blue Water Complete Series for Blu-ray, and I had this on DVD. I got this on DVD 20 years ago, but my DVD collection for it is pretty jacked up looking now, like for all the years, you know. And I wanted to upgrade, so I saw this going for, I think it was like $28, so I feel like it was a pretty good deal. The only thing that the Blu-ray doesn't come with, like that these come with, is soundtrack in the movie version of the series. So yeah, but you can see how beat up this was. So it was definitely time for an upgrade, and I'm really happy about it. If you haven't seen Nadia, Secret of Blue Water, It's an excellent series. It was a series before Evangelion took off, so it was what the studio did before Evangelion. So definitely something for you guys to watch. It still holds up to this day. It's freaking awesome. And next up, I picked up this portable washing machine for $20. So I saw this. I thought it was hilarious. This thing would probably be really cool to take like camping with you or whatever like that. Or if you're in a dorm room in college, this would probably be something cool for you to have. So you fill it up with water, of course, and you get it to a certain height, and then you put in your detergent. Then you put your clothes in, but obviously you can't fill this thing up. So you pretty much probably put like a shirt in here, which I'll show you this in a second. You put your detergent in and all that good stuff. Just for this video, I'm going to put one item in here, which is the premium edition shirt. It's a little bit dirty, so we want to get this thing clean, so we'll toss that in here. Now, I used this thing a couple of times, and it actually does pretty good. You know, as long as you don't stuff it up full of stuff, man, it'll actually get some stuff washed. Now, another thing that's cool about this item is that, you know, it has timed, like, cycles that you can use, but the last option, it actually has a spin, well, yeah, pretty much a spin cycle that you can use. But obviously, this thing is small, so it'd be hard to, like, get a lot of stuff in there to spin, but still, just the option that it comes with that is pretty cool. So, you can find this thing on the cheap, but if you're in need of one, I would say definitely pick it up. And I also got some one-up counter arcades. They got the NBA Jam here, Miss Pac-Man, and one of my favorites, Marvel superheroes. Now, I'm not going to go too much into detail on these now. I'm going to do another video on that later. But I got all these for $100 a piece. They were on sale, so I think I got a good deal. I like countercades, so this was perfect for me. I have one more coming in the mail, so once that's here, I will do the video. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Remember, don't be a Black Friday fool. Always look for good deals. Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.